again.
It's the Twitch service going herb.
Is another League of Legends tournament playing?
All the time, probably. Well, it's BlizzCon is happening soon, isn't it?
Oh fuck.
Oh god damn it, that's not gonna be good.
I think something.
God damn it, Blizzard.
For fuck's sake, Twitch, get your shit in order. It's getting kinda silly.
Anyway, since you guys were talking about corporate culture, the thing is, Americans don't care how hard you screw up the company, as long as you make the shareholders a bunch of dosh doing it.
Yeah, well, that's what corporatism is all about.
Well, the joke
People
is
that
that...
invest in the company, you're supposed to get their money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, they're the source of money, so really if you don't piss those guys off, you're good. It doesn't really matter what the other guys think of you.
Actually, they're the source for your money, not the
Yeah.
companies.
Well, you know, one is the other more or less to these people.
Also, they're also the guys who will get you your next job, probably.
Yup.
On the subject of shareholders, Twitter is now actually on the stock market.
Oh,
Yes.
great. Now that can go to shit as well.
And I really expect that to go horribly wrong pretty soon.
I like
Because
that
that-
Bodygrip
that's-
was suggesting that we invest in it.
Yeah, you must have been joking because...
No.
If you
That's
bought a
gonna go.
share yesterday, you would have doubled your investment today.
Yeah, well, only if you're being really quick on the trigger you can make some quick bucks, I guess.
Day trading, baby.
Yeah. Though honestly, if you're doing that, then I guess there are more efficient ways to go about it.
Trying to think of how to get there, but
How to get there?
can I
From here.
place?
But yeah, I think that's gonna be a bubble that's gonna burst real soon because everybody's buying it like it's, you know,
And
a $50 hot dog or something.
I like that there are
Some weird-
websites dedicated to own a part of what you love. And then they have like buy shares in Facebook, buy shares in MySpace, buy shares in YouTube. And apparently these sites actually make a shitload of money. Because there is actually a market for that stuff.
and locked.
Well, I can sort of get where they're coming from, but still.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
Yes, if you love Facebook so much, you want to buy shares in it.
Why would
Really?
you buy shares because you love something?
Well,
Yeah,
you're
I
sort of
don't-
financially
I don't know.
supporting it, I guess.
It's
I mean, that's sort of
terrible
what
financially.
shares are. Yeah, but it is kind of what shares are supposed to be about, this thing.
Again,
Actually, Hume Squirrel was making a good joke there, but the thing is, like, I really do see it happening. Somebody just buying the majority of the shares and completely messing up the company. Because that's the sort of stuff that's gonna happen now.
Yeah, they'll add premium accounts with a 300 character limit.
Like force integrated advertisements. Oh wait, they don't. They do that already, don't they?
Why not some automatic censoring? For example, if someone tweets something negative about your company, you can send us an email and we'll shut them down for a fee.
right. Time to buy this.
This.
And do you have anything else to buy? Oh. What will be chat?
Why don't we put some double shell clips on our breech loader shotgun?
So, what will it be, chat? Do we get more peacock, or more dragon, or more tiger?
Look, Rav, sir, you're completely missing the point. The whole idea is that they're completely useless and might as well be consumable. I mean, if something's gonna be worthless tomorrow, it's... You know, it might as well be complete trash.
How can we be maxed out to koi? There's no more room for koi.
And I mean, as far as why would people invest in something like that, I don't fucking know. Go ask them.
Actually,
People will throw money at many strange things, as Kickstarter has shown us.
guys, you do know that peacock is healing, right?
Healing? Huh, what a crutch.
Especially because I heal a lot more by just jamming my blade up someone's.
Yeah, let's get some invigorating dew going. We need to do backflip and slam a dew.
Apparently koi is censored for some reason.
Really?
You know, guys is going to win now. Do you understand?
You can't let the Frenchman win. Brothers and sisters of Europe, unite!
Well, I do sort of agree with the peacock part only to make the Mountain Dew reference.
Alchemy, I've already maxed out my koi.
Yeah, we're at maximum koi, so that's not happening anymore.
There is no
Maximum
more.
koi.
There's no more room for koi on that.
Which
belly.
I would agree that it's kind of a contradiction, because you
Right.
can always have more koi, but you know.
So, how about that tiger? You have anything interesting tiger stuff?
The tiger is basically our AoE thingy, and this is really useful. For if you
Yeah,
have a lot of trash.
Yeah, I was about to say, because there is an increasing number of combat arenas where they just drop guys in, it feels like.
Yep. Tiger and koi are pretty much the most useful powers if you know, remember that you have them, which I don't.
I know that feeling.
Oh hey, we have a shit ton of karma points. Let's get this, and
Oh right, we got 4 skill points. Wow.
we can get more health and fill in this sumo wrestler guy. Or we can get more knowledge. Or hey, we could get more movement, but that's kind of a useless skill tree, I find.
Gotta go fast.
I do like how the picture gets filled in as you buy upgrades.
I'm not entirely sure why it happens, but you know,
It's a
mean,
nice
it's-
effect.
it's not like we're getting this as a tattoo somewhere.
Maybe you are just somewhere where you can't see it.
Maybe it's a tattoo on our soul.
No, these are his leg tattoos. He has a crap
Fine.
load of leg tattoos.
It's his DeviantArt page.
Oh, if only.
Luck. Luck has a nice picture, but it's not really all that useful at the moment.
Yeah.
I guess ammo could be good if, you know, I actually needed ammo, which I don't on normal. Like on hard, this is actually useful because you burn through your ammo much faster, but we are doing very well in ammo, so...
Yeah. And it's only a 10% increase, which means that on normal it doesn't seem worth it.
Well, Elkwe, we either get more health or we get more knowledge of killing demons.
Wait, how does knowledge help us?
Well,
You have
know,
learned of beasts.
Yeah, is it gonna be as useless as that? Because, you know...
It's actually a straight up damage increase to either lower or bigger demons.
Well, to say that it's then... I mean, we have
No,
more
it's
knowledge.
knowledge.
That's great.
Don't you understand?
That doesn't really translate
So
very
we
well
can
to
learn to be
in-game
a demon
usefulness.
slayer or a god slayer.
Kind of curious how the second one would work, but you know...
Just grab one level of each, I was about to say.
Yeah, Elkwe, that's a tiger. That kind of looks a bit like Garfield, I find. Like it's the face, the contour of the face.
Kill him, Jan. Kill him all.
Oh, I suppose this is Chinese mythology where anybody could be a god eventually if they were, you know, nice enough.
That's
Well,
Shintoism.
It's a white tiger, so it might be Byakko.
I think it's just a stuffed tiger boa.
Well, it's also Shinto, but it's also Chinese folk religion,
Yeah.
which is very, well, it's very obscure in its various rules. So
Still, I think
I
that
could be horribly wrong.
if they're going for a specific, you know, system, they would probably go for Shinto since, well, all these pictures are Japanese style.
The thing is, there isn't a whole lot of yin yang going on, is there? Because
He
that's
said
very
as he
Taoist.
enters a room with yin yang
Well,
chairs.
I'm not saying there isn't much iconography, but I'm more talking about the upgrade screens. Ignoring the track bands,
I
I
think
mean.
we're pretty much on the yang section of, you know, the wheel. Because we sure kill a lot of people.
Well, we don't really kill a lot of people. Well, we also kill a lot of people, actually.
Did you remember Zilla's men?
Yeah, I remember it.
And then there were Mr. Miyazaki's men.
And basically any other breathing thing that has gotten in our way.
Oh,
In a sense, we're actually pretty neutral. We just kill whatever we see.
Yeah.
we are the pure embodiment of Bushido.
You are the Buddha of war.
That's an interesting little statement right there.
Well, the Buddha of war is a real thing.
Yep.
The Japanese love that shit.
Yeah, let's talk about Japanese and
As
Buddhism.
a syncretic religion, Buddhism often adjusts itself a bit to its host culture.
It can pretty
And
much be
the
combined
Japanese
with any
really
other
love it, fucking
culture,
love war
yes.
when they were, introducing that shit.
And again, to tie it back to Chinese folk religion, really big warriors would also eventually become gods because they're just so ridiculously powerful. That was actually the thing. Like one of the really famous war heroes of one of the early Chinese big wars is still sort of regarded as an actual religious figure, as a god of war.
Yeah, Quan Yu.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Ow! Ow! The grapple hook got me there. It pinned me down right next to this exploding truck.
At least the demon died as well, or he actually just fell apart.
I got a demon hat. Hey, buddy, say ah.
Two heads are always better than one.
Murder beam
especially
has
when
been
it comes to
activated.
Say ah. That should have been a one-liner. I don't, you know what? Wild Hawk Studios, hire me to write low ranks one-liners.
I don't even get that one. Two heads are always better than one is a joke I already made. And I said, especially when it comes to Wang. What, is he just advocating constant double penetration during sex? Is that what he's getting at?
But he's talking
Well,
about two
some
heads,
people
though.
are into that, you know.
Well, Wang probably is.
I probably don't want to know what Wang is into.
Comics.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
He hires Japanese schoolgirls to dress up as American schoolgirls. Says, no, more slutty, blow bubblegum.
That's very disinterested for me.
Wow, the stream got a whole lot more racist when you joined the call, Arthur.
Well, you know. I'm white. I was born to be racist.
Guys, please don't start this. Please.
Yeah, guys is making some tasteless jokes, but you know, whatever.
Like, you're just reminding me of people like Dawkins and Christopher Hitchens, and I'm not in a good mood for that. Oh damn it, I forgot the secret callback level here. Damn.
Yes, you did. That's actually a legit shame. Oh well.
And I love that Richard Dawkins tweet when he tweets as a New York Post and says, please stop calling me Dick